Abusanfo mo nyina akwa babra sese etwetwe nkomo afa oman mu na sede mo nyina mu nim no enne asem kese a aba oman mu a nipa dodo na epemu nkyiremu sede emranimfo enim no fa no eno ho asem enam di kan se yebeka nanka wo yetirimu se yebenya enuanom mienu e odwumadie so bibi nti bibi asankan kakra nanso so yenua Egbert Faber Junior oye lawyer ni sanso so ye nua sanchuroni say lawyer no mo abro sanchuro no so nti so about the same ye no e betwetwe nkomo ye sabrey na pese ye nyina no ye ntie ne yie na mrasam ne to da ya na ho ahomte kakra to da de ye adwen ye sa anye sa na lawyer fo no omodwene enti ya to ye sa frede se omra na asem ye medi di ho nkomo na ye hwese ye betumi ate ase a se wo adwenkyire bi a kai said number no 1441 obetumi a text e de abana se bi asem bisa na ye bisa wa hase ebet akwaba apombo kode yo and as say ene wa frey na sorry ye frey na wa bana owura wo me asem mi gidi se bra sha ase ho nkomo bebre di akwhye ni petrim di ebinum ayafa ho de na manfo kura adwene ebesi enre ya yebu a asem no be pese wankasa wo kire mu se atemu no baaye no se wo ye lawyer ni wo sanso kura ye nsanturo ni san na osi hu no faaye ne kwan so anu ana charge na wo se ye de bɔ no ene ye de bɔ no ho adanse ene ne kopie ye se de wo se ebua no sa na ebua no ye wie ye ya te se ebinim se da bi o mo nto mo ho ase sa nipa no mo so mo nto mo ho ase no omudika atese attorney general say asem no anti ne yi obekọ appeal obi bisa say okọ a ebekọ ana say ode brambram so kwa wenu nyina ya ade ase hye dipa so echi nipa adwene nti waba no pay ye beso na waboya me yi sa ansem no but let me say quickly say emra bra what judgment no send na esi ye wo
me de na nya me nwanwa kwa
na nya nwanwa
nya me nwanwa kwa because
does it mean say na Mumu suspect now I expect to be sana beba.
Oh yes, me really? Se wo call a chairman general Kwamsi Fakan ho no Peace FM.
Yeah.
Na wo ko bisa na obeka che say da I'm say about 2 or 3 years ago I filed a case against Mr. Oyo. Me na Peace FM friend me.
Ma wo ye statement bi. Yeah.
Say me sabi me law kakra me nim. Me de to charges no more bomb Mr. Oyo na. Aban indi nkunim. Ya also mo ye ne say ansa no mo de Mr. Oyo me ko gina court no.
Okay.
I was say
okay, but ma me be say 1 minute bi na all right okay 1441 eno na number e boy say obetumi e de asembisa na adwenche no abaso no yegusu di nkomo ya no na ode banti pa cho to aso no
me dia ma me gina so de ka say aban endi nkunim wo sa case no no ene say yenya enim say Mr. Oyo me wan fasikan wan fatuo na the call Bank of Ghana and I say Ministry of Finance say hey aban mun try me 51.2 million there be ono a file case for court high court commercial division high court na Ghana be court no and say civil case be I them say we medical o file or rate when are you playing to file or rate there was a defense no enter appearance within 8 days then after 8 days no 14 days after also filing the defense so when we go filing the case so I buying a contract and I buying entry on the car
Mr. na the okai say onipa kro no say yina yesu amra die so the onipa kro no de na asem koto court na animu a na je say wasaman wonte say Mr. Oyo me esaman aban ndi sa aban nsa ka nsaman krata na e wo say aban no so de krata bi beto court ho say ne nsa aka na say owano yie bi a na wayi ano a kire court no say asem yi a owura Oyo me kan gu mesu yi me so ma no yie ni no nti sa na we no sa da ye na di kan e baaye okay
Mr. Mekao inti a copa sano instead of buying filing the defense no a buy filing the defense
aban amfa no yi anko
amfa anu yi anko nti ye rules no mu no se ban sa ye obibi a ema wo de awdi case no court no eko gina court say court wonim say mbra na edi edwuma o se nka ban ede anuye eba time e wo sa ban de anuye eba no etwem aban entumi amfa anuye bi amba se eba sa e kire ne ma miensa ada se aban aye boapayo pa se case we mini defense be intime file hwe ana se aban we free na chese opese me judgment ana se aban na dwen kra entreno ewo case we hu intino eban sana me am di case no ba em sa wo yome no I was say aban court no ma me judgment the friend of judgment in default of defense I just say judgment we no mensaka not because ya case no mu na mom no mensaka because anu ye o sa aban de ba no wan famba
Egbert amemfa bibi nyemfa to ho na se ene wo de wo kan si so a na waka ne sasa nti sasa no wa kire yemfa ne se bi a ye bebo ball na meme team ne kotoko o de so ye ha so na kotoko aba park ne so time aso 3:30 o se e bo referee abo aben a na house for mo ama referee no timi gima points no ma ye
yes sir
enye se bi a ya hyemo
yes
ne mumu no mo amani ntino ya jama mpacho eno all right
it's a similar thing
it's a similar thing ene kotoko anya 3 points free house for
nti eba ne sa no ena ono Mr. Woyome no we unya judgment whether a default judgment and now say a judgment after full trial na o asa na obi tumi akogye dia court no dia mouth say fano o say o file bibi e friend entry of judgment nti nipa na e ban in this case na ban to anu akọ 7 entry of judgment o 7 entry of judgment na o say ban etuaoka normally people will wait for 7 days until after 7 days no senipa na file appeal 7 days or file appeal within a reasonable time so tia until after that limitation no sabai ntram sa Woyome ka masa Woyome e kwa kofa police for court bailiff na se for just aban property bi e obebia no obetime de ne sa akoto so
no afa
na court aton
sa ban ka na ban dan no no
and the auction no say you ton obi wa court na ma order say you ton obi because wo de ka wintimi ntia court ebu a say wo de ka ntia o say utia intim say Woyome no em say ne sa ka ne judgment no call madam Betty Modidru so ho che no inti madam Betty Mod na attorney general at the time no so one file defense ye nyina yesika asem kesese abeda ho no yan file defense and Mr. Woyome nya one way traffic and no the judgment and based upon that no more year recommendations and I'm so Woyome e the G ni sika about 51.2 million inti nyame ncha dem say later ye auditor general report auditor general who's I did one Mr. Woyome ye
unya say sika kese sa
ho na am say ade no ebeda edi wo hu na kasa ni mfremu eventually no Mr. Woyome ye nyina nim say court judgment and no the G-scan no good Ghana high court na e wo no e one per tike wa wonim emom no aye say high court no entumi tina bebia high court back no entumi enka say judge back bekwa nti no ye were branches and divisions of the high court nti ye ka say in fact what is obi ka say an Accra High Court a Cape Coast High Court are wrong the correct description of the High Court two person would describe the High Court okay say the High Court Accra
the High Court Accra
the High Court Cape Coast the High Court Land Division
there's a High Court Ninkrabata ewo Accra na say wo Kumasi
I say Ghana Commercial Bank and I say bank bia bank no one Accra but our branches you see it's a word describe because the Kumasi branch of ABA Osimesi Bank or the Accra branch of Osimesi but any chess bank no you two high court sans na high court nite e one into high court judge bia sabi oti akra ana de o Cape Coast no poto kasam no ye obi be friend say omo coordinate jurisdiction when we say high court bi aka asem ebua e wa ha say na obi de akọ Cape Coast say their high court na wa akra ye no enye nti boguda there be high court ne high court omo ye is the same court.
Let's just say I had to say the high court na owo nkran no obeka no
the same.
It is said the nka Cape Coast die aka no.
That is it.
Enti no nya de abetuma ka say nkran anya yie. Ene ma menko Cape Coast so so enko try ho so so hwe.
And a high court judge ba ko edi asema. Ni nua high court judge ba ko entumi ka say asema wudi no me person me take you over antifa. Because you are the same.
Okay.
Who need to me say as a high court judge, you because another high court judge I mistake because you have in law and I say more coordinate jurisdiction. It I say who per se high court aye obi bia na judgment bia ba na weni nje ho a court of appeal. And no e was so sen and no to me sen high court into na court of appeal no ya adwan na we yi the high court be any free. But one high court cannot do that.
Inti inspector intimi nya inspector na ekwa akọchiri inspector.
That's it.
E bia ASP na superintendent na mbisa.
Intino. Sase mo American. Me hope say what ase, me say tie for so ase. Inti de ko ba ni say high court ya na mam say we make judgment. And no de akọji ska wa ban ho. Sa judgment na say we me nya no. Ansa na ban be start sa criminal prosecution once ma ban dey. Na aban enkogina high court say meshawo judgment na odi mam say wo yomi no enye kwan paso no nyaye intino ye obibi wo ka cha judge say application to set aside the default judgment a court the high court na betumi set aside ono any judgment awaye wo ka cha say judgment na odi man no meshawo it was a mistake and I said na no man no bi wo procedurally no man bi wo say mo ya o mo in setting aside inti say what set his judgment that side that now one say that same high court say court meaning say one of mam say we make judgment mo de beji sky but sikano wa man to me na abeji no in fact we cause financial loss and our sign defraud me abide by false pretenses
say the ye koye ne say ye yankasa court ba ko no ye frɛ ye mo peno ya ama ana ye ma no judgment na ye te ye no o de bre ye no ye tue sika na ma no ya anse anko kan kire court no say there be judgment na onya ye no kra no na ɛho wa asɛm nti court no ntwensan
that is it
ɛne yasen afa eche ne ya begina ha be ka kire court kro na say we wia yen ebra ye ni da ho
that is it
ye ankasa kra de kukuche ne nsɛm
ɛno no na wo fi say wo yes high court no obehu nsan say papa ya mudi na ebegina hai me am judgment me high court me na me man judgment mo am be kan kire me say judgment no anya kwan paso na odi nyae nti me yi judgment ni free ho na mo say aba me high court obiom say me say we miska no causing financial loss and o defrauding me by false pretense no nti at all mature times no me say we me the starting case no Brony Becker said no was shield
bibi board ho ban
say court na mo amudi me ko gina no high court na one high court na ma me judgment say judgment so na me nam na me de be gis ka no nti ba ne say na mo Becker say
let's just say Egbert in effect no what the na ye ka kire court no say ye ni da ho e no be fa call ye but ye san ko ka kire court no say na ya kata ye ni ebra court no susu nim say da bia de no ye ni da ho pa na ye de koye
one of the counts say the man Mr. Woyumi defrauded by false pretense
yeah
Ghana for lawyer for nyina ye book bi we criminal open criminal law we annotated criminal offense and the crime now we share a definition of defrauding by false pretense that's section 132 with the mechanical portal kasam I say a person defrauds by false pretenses if by means of a false pretense or by personation that person obtains the consent of another person to part with or transfer the ownership of a thing me the beba tree mo say obi defraud you by false pretense. Actually, say nipa no. I don't know how to put defraud.
Say because
what
that no buna faso.
Buna faso.
Bi kura se bukata.
Bukata or buna faso. Into you see a bukata. Na
ana me supply vocabulary frakadam so kan.
Oh no problem.
Kan no me nti.
Frakadam. Inti ofasa kwan no so. And na wabeka atro bi a kire me so owo obetimi di ama me. Ohun. Ana say me tuwe me nye TK. Na ma ko chairman general kwam se faka also. Oh mini TK no wonti me din sa metumi Edward ba TV so nti ma me 5,000 Ghana na me feature. A minim say
mentimi feature.
Ha. Nti na eno so another leg.
Anambukura bia me do be ko police. Enso so na minim say mentimi mfa nko.
Na nti through that means no na wo no wa mani pa no edi ni bibia som ne bo ama. Ohun. And I say, not the amount, and no, let's just what causes financial loss. What causes defrauding my false pretense? Intimately, so what shares that definition of defrauding my false pretense? Over what you mean? Can you fit him into this charge? One bar was say, make me say amount. Or not the court judgment in a brew. And I court judgment, you know, the Tianaka. So, and a judgment was win you free. Inti a ban is na wo san ko gina the same court say with defraud by false pretense.
Na egbete ebe sisa no Mr. wo facha be se bi sa kwasa question we say this way say za lawyer for mo kokota say bukukure ya za bukuwe na no abi na obi yakuta nti sa ipa ko na obekọ court no say ono so kuta we no bi
tie sa sem we he me gina chairman general a Peace FM and can't say some way. Can I penny for be brave? A friend me. Quena, me no more chance. Or more by me. Let me see, look. You know, I Ghana for. I may not be a member of the NDC or government, but at the end of the day, you know, a pagana ye. It is some more decide case way. A bequa, Miss Shamo. Ye judgment na, Miss Awoyu me crano. In free one, son. Oh, because fraud vitiates everything in law. You can say fraud vitiates everything. It is senka omo to me if you are.
Ofa kwambone so enye bibia bibia
so arguments na omo di Mr. Woyume e di kojina for criminal prosecution omo elusi we no. Yes arguments no and ka also omo di call high court originally to set aside the judgment of Mr. Woyume kra no. Na ka court na jatum say in fact, from what Abaya Bekano, judgment na me de ma Mr. Woyume no, enya ne kwan so no no.
Ma me bisa question bi a obi a betimi abisa bi say. Nim na omunim. Hwe na omanhwe na eye boapaye ana se eye den. Ana se eye ade a betimi atolo ya bia say betimi aba say o de afu mu.
E betimi atolo ya.
Sika no so.
Say nyina lawyers e betimi ato nyina but woni bibi. Brony a can embassy to whom much is given, much is expected.
Why do we be amount? You should be so free.
And he said, maybe a lawyer, also a lawyer, but me know we are not buying lawyer. Into no so we are buying lawyer. A just a gun of winning hope. A woman. Into who ye be our gun of what demon. I was said, we dream who ye. Now we put in your best. Attorney General's department, they have fantastic staff. You show more court. You to me no more con. As a it is good. It is all in the interest of the state. The current Attorney General, I do not have any basis to doubt her competence. She's a good person, knowledgeable in the law. But who bibi, and you know kwana sebi or ye a friend saying abain. Attorney General, could you know say case where yes is President bet me in
yeah.
And I say, oh, a case where send me do any count. President Becker say, hey, madam, me na me form me government na me frɛ obey mu.
Ete say wo ye lawyer ni na obi a wa ma wadwuma bi a wo represent bi a institution bi. Na wo se yenkoe ni say no mo se da bi men koye ne saa. Nti wo no de asa ya kyekere wo nsa.
Yes, it me see your court sa. What advice client ni say I don't know say client zo be case we emphasize we encounter we didn't count madam for no into okwa afi na case na kotene oh into no every lawyer no normally so person who secure ho a obi the case be brewer I will say we opinion at the man say in my opinion and my professional understanding no say I will say yeah now they are my client no the client no sha no so me no ya adwen yen sa ana me no ya adwen we ni we yen yi we free mu anyway to corner case na nko ya
oho so
say me catch you free infiltration me catch you and now why was yen say and I be lawyer be go say the amema can say one and a case mean to me here because mean to me how me winning case we fako baby fofo you know that kind of thing into na attorney general honey there me make say it is but because they could have done better.
To say there nti woni judge no adwen ba bia na asem no wo kan ba bi sa say omadwuma na omoye no ase mahu saa expression we say ye shoddy
ne adwen
na shoddy no na che say emu oduo ase shoddy no ase yi sapete ya ma kwan say ye na wo se sabi bi agu so
shoddy there che say edwuma no wonim ye but wa shada na che say wa ye bibia to represent something and na wa kwada and I say cases as between me and you police omo your prosecution attorney general form your prosecution obi o ye case bia onimade a obetimi aya case no ebe say
onim sa
oh yes
so obetimi akuma say no
oh one time obi anim say na obey case a either so be win and so be lose obi o lose case a wugina won say no case we no lose here because of a superior knowledge of the law from the other lawyer and now say a superior knowledge of the law from the judge yes say lawyer no one year no na one born home obono modern pa but nyoma bi I will law no no ebia new trends in law
bia no afanase
oh tell but this case yeah we share ebioma see causing financial loss causing financial loss me pay yeah or say at section 179 a person who by a willful act or omission causes loss, damage or injury to the property of a I don't put your friend saying yes, causing loss, yeah. So a person who by a willful act or omission causes loss, damage or injury to the property of a public body or an agency of the republic commits a criminal offense. And at 179A2 or say a person who in the course of a transaction or business with a public body or an agency of the republic intentionally causes damage or loss, whether economic or otherwise, to that body or agency commits a criminal offense. Hana, Mr. You may causing financial loss charge now. Now, obiokrani judgment. Or the arbiter say, well, court is mommy say, one mammy I made them cotton no man. Until now, also based on the judgment, no. One ma 51.2 million, now they are man on. Who bet me a charging is say, in the course of a transaction with a public body or an agency, he intentionally caused damage or loss to the government. He's protected by his judgment.
Sir, your son,
yes, or the judgment nearby. And then I want court to prevent him from getting that judgment. I will say we are charged with the causing financial loss because no one say we me in yes cano. What one court and could defend him.
Let's just say Ghana for be no more THD. Any abaya Ujia Ghana for any more or say or prosecute or say where you may where dear dream near didn't know. Let's just say sad na the idea queen and I agrubi na ye.
Oh, and
now if so can be said. A bra prosecution we in the case no. Ura what you mean a lawyer for echo yeah application. Say be ya asem one who say asem kra bi anim. But for the court so obey rule said there be or asem yi ano no. Almost say asem bi wo ho. Then the ba na say na asem no sign about 10 no. There's no idea man for
a very simple case bia wo ye criminal case at the close and a prosecution we omu case omo frɛ omo witnesses omo do omo exhibits and evidence in my court no I was say sa enyoma na asa kasa omo kasa any evidence omo tender nyina I was say any ingredients of the offense no ehia or at that stage, you have a case to answer as accused person. Na say, omo we so na say wo lawyer na wo represent accused person. Who feel say, go for we charge some there by. Wo di bibia fema. Bibia nim inti enko. At that stage, you are entitled to submission of no case, and the judge at that stage should only look at the facts. Any your friend is saying evidence are leading any charges say you have a case to answer. Say there you deserve an acquittal. Coming to your question, say and the saying a judge now can say women has a case to answer. We forget something. At that stage, we say women on kasa. No. It's not quite say the prosecution can against a trooper. After that, no so be akasa.
It said obi edi kan abon nkuro no. That reminds me of quotation bi a wo
yes, Proverbs 18:19, yes. I think so. Yeah. The first to speak in court thinks is right until the cross-examination begins.
The first time it is a quotation no say so obi di kan ba no be kan asema wa hwe abeka say na de no kura akopim say nipa for that was the first time it ebi no say ehọ na ye de ehọ na ye the foundation of the law. Say, what can I say? Me also be so ebe can I say? It's not just say the fact is say one no can ask my court to say why your application no one so no kura na nkyere say odi for. If you say be no so wa asem bi ka obetimi atu na gu say sana kyere.
Sana nti though court no can say a dismissal submission of no case no order me say we so open the defense no. At the end of the day, so we so kasawe no. Court no will say that's a case you can want to meet the standard required, which is proof beyond reasonable doubt. In criminal cases, the standard that judge be advocate so or the big case no say nipa na I say so you may say no odifo a proof beyond reasonable doubt. That is to say also to me prove case na my just say
chinye bia ni ho
but say chinye bako out of 100% gamut say what me your case ru kra man be 90% na chinye be 10% down the accused will walk
you say we say no anuma e de be ne betimi asia majaja aka say prosecution no kra na dance for do mo aba no omo be kra be cancel no bi kra ma na aboa accused no part of the judgment judge no can be bisa. Does it mean say nipa ko no ordinary dance here ko no onim ne omko kan ana say sign the city ana onim say ade ya mede kwei te say ye ko bo onim say play ya mede na me kwa kotumi ono kura na obema ade na ya koso no
tk ye say na seven ya me chade lawyers wo betumi akofra witness bi aba obetumi pa be take position say wo case I was me come out me ba me kan amanipa one no kontokwa no
obekentia
na another way so yeah lawyer for now more represent Mr. Women very good lawyers nti sa wo akofa witness aba and no be kasa nti onu so we so onu so be your cross examination nti onu your cross examination no onu di Mr. Women broni be kasa na theory of the case ebe confront nti through cross examination so betumi ama mo prosecution no mo witnesses no asem mo case
so that for example o kan baby say as a witnesses no adanse for no mo bae no nse mo be kan e kwa as enhia we aka we na we dia fa na we dia fa say
that's it because the lawyers no more the way me lawyers no they will do a good job to discredit the government's case and I think that they succeeded.
But baby o ho judge no kan asem bi say nipa bi no ho ananka osusu senka wo say ye do mo ba obobodin bi wo say nipa ni na ya mfo mo ama for example wabo maame betimu din wabo owura Paul Asemenu din wabo owura na equate din wabo owura batin obi so kan bi fa owura batin oduro no say nipa nyina no obo owura Rex Magnus Dankwa din in the estimation of the judge no so say nka na nka mu be hia wa asemi mu enti at what point na lawyer no be fa no say me say ni pa no mu hu hia te say bia ye kwa kobobo na coach otumu say kasa players yi pa na nka ye key but then or the other bibisa no
honey dear to tell you the truth me ne judge no enya adwen in all humility.
Okay.
Material witnesses very important. So we your prosecution now we your case now you need to be from material witnesses. Oh, maybe I mean TK what them ha. And I will a dime na obi ebe wi ade e wa hanom say no opie me hu nipa no say o wi dan no mu but wo TK ebi nipa no fa ade na ode kɔ no wo hu wo kra wo hia no e wo security point ho no a wo ne kra di nkomo na asefo nti say ye kokota between me Egbert and wo TK so we ye prosecutor yes wo fra Egbert eye but say when you Egbert cry any problem. TK ohun said nipa no ama de no so e de kwa TK cry share no street and the kasaya.
Just give me 1 minute. I mean carbon for say your number 1441 na mfoni ya mo hwe na bi ye nra the CC wo court no anim no say ya makwan me amfa camera na antikwa na after Supreme Court you me amfa camera na madam wo betwai e beka ho asem akire owura wo yo me ni we before no na after na de or slew so when inside too sure enti aha ne supporters no bi no na ebi no minim de papa no kan ho but no kan ho but de ye di nkomo afa nra de esi ye ne lawyer ni Egbert Fable Junior na ye twe nkomo wa chechire mu aba beduru ase ne asem ba ko a waka me yemu ahye ne se me kai pa nyese oba ye no maka me kai se asem no ba afoforo no kan bibisa na koye se yase yehunu kan yo na oman no ye de ne sa tintintinti ye de ko ya yakwakudu ba bikura na ye du pacho Egbert ubeto aso ho man na o kan witness
no ka say witness nti me say no me kan say me no ye odan mu me hu so bi ura dan no mu but me hu say nipa na fa bibi e de pie na wo TK wo mu hu nipa kro no ewo your friends and security gate so okrai bi a TV set okro no etwetwe nkomo ne na asefo asa nipa no ko afi ye be kokota na police prosecutor and attorney general so okay me TK me Egbert we don't who say nipa ni radai no okay and then me the way Egbert mo be court me ko jina court am so me dem hu so radai no be mo me
so fire there
na TK mo hu say o fa there no
ya mfo no na anko
ya free TK anko we feel say me evidence no be boa ama prosecution no enya say ye de nipa no betum
maybe to the extent they say ura dem ho no there
yes, but na so ura dem so what ebia nipa no ye adwuma wa ha nti oba adwuma ura dem no mu that's all
Egbert me say say
nti me ba wo nti no ye wo judge bi wo ho a oye ni case a on the amoka no obeti no oye ni sa say on show ne nim say the amoka no
atiase na so ntiase
judge bi so wo ho a obeti case na no ebisa prosecution say nti madam Betty Modidu so awahin asimesi we ebobat no draw awahin mon frɛ omo okay court ankasa be frɛ omo as court witness because nsɛm bi amakeka wa ha no me feel say sankofo no as judge me feel say sankofo no bema ebetimi aboa ma court no hu asɛm ne
court no timi yes
a court can call somebody on its own volition
and na ya mo kan say no so motu
a court can so motu or proprio motu proprio motu call a witness in a case. So the judge also, with great deference to the court, the judge could also have said me am frère Madame Betty Modidu me am frère Ebo Batinodro me frère Paulus me frère Nekwe Tete. Esida ya assassin wo kota edu baby on say I didn't know here about assassin description TK say me ma assassin here 4 square Egbert say ono na assassin here triangle na side plan here the judge enim na judge sabi onye cartographer onye adwuma lands commission nti ababa ne say na ohwe 2 side plans no we hu say okay Egbert there no na da nti judge na me man frɛ surveyor also one frɛ surveyor ye we case
na mo de kwabo ho
afa ye we case na kwa judge woni mi bi ansa na me ma judgment o case we no me here say me frɛ surveyor bi na wa be fa side plans me no we na wa koye all the superimposition also ye na on san be gina adaka no kan che me say or yeah or they to hono asase we when dia the court does that.
Let's say no boa judge na menetimi abua ten no said e wo se obua no.
That is it. Anya TK na frɛ no. Anya Egbert na frɛ no.
But no na frɛ no.
What na frɛ? In this instance also, the court could have, but me no dia me hu ni say a criminal case. A court will not want say or the who ko hyasem no na ko ye say prosecution no anya de and a judge na aboa amana ko say, but the court could have done it.
Enquire say referee or say na Ghana for I don't know amfa esi ama na amfa muntari ama kabu de bayanka nka da ne be she. But enti Egbert when we say question is say nanka say yemfa ne say omankwa go set aside sa earlier judgment no munya commercial court no. Se nanka mo pese mo court chinchine a nanka ye umbetimi kwa adufufo bi ho anko betimi adi abo mo ano de enko successful. And can you defrauding by false pretenses? And I say you're causing financial loss. Bilim sukura su senka aban fa criminal proceedings kura unisika no akodi obi nchen kona kwaji wa de men koka say why me frakada
sa judgment no say judgment ke itumi yi free ho no ma na akwai so we me kura no judgment scanner ni sakai no yes on the back of the judgment there ho there nhuson na mom no ekwan a ode fa so ekoye certain your friends and comments to government and and you're protected by a court judgment.
Yeah.
It was representations onim say juma no wanye. A lot could have it would have been breach of trust, fraudulent. You were another charge called fraudulent breach of trust.
I didn't know. No. I mean, yeah, you can come and you can come. Mimisa say, when I say, judgment, no. Let's say, do a bit there, chem yard, meet me, I'll cost it inside the beam. No, chem da.
No, chem, it's but I'm in charge, no. Won't say, Ura Martinamidu.
You better no so. You better so, but remember text message be so as na. You say we say TK one pass and chair and a Supreme Court to catch them. We nyina say Ura oyu me ni sika na oye no. Enye emra kwan so nti ontua na opese obisa say Supreme Court any High Court no. Dey he na so. Am for problems ah. In fact, emra kura so obi say how dare the High Court say otimi ehye bibia and Supreme Court to boy Brampacho hono ya no achechi me kakra che. TK, congratulations for the good work you're doing. Okay, thank you very much. Bright Cape Coast Abra no. Bright takwa macro Kumasi say Ghana for mpenim for mo anya ne omo ye no omo anhwe yi ade besi Ghana ha tu sa ko ni buofu papa. Boss no we me dem aka was there who you make we was this kaka say was the bue Erade Amagana ewu Ghana. Oh, okay, Prince who so answer oh yeah lamentation. All right, okay. Or say hey company that je yero so kasa asem we bi e ho na make see. Or say can some independent lawyers file an appeal on the Woyume judgment Kofiton to Cape Coast?
No way.
Okay, Kofiton to answer no way. Ntibian to asuk bi mkrab. Beatrice Tema or TK, why don't you go to multi Beatrice? Please, why is it that oh okay. Mesramo yenuanum sunyamfo no yedem wala bi na yebe hu adwumanti yesramo no no. Woyome needs to bring back Ghanaians money. Okay. 144 obetumi e de adwenkyere abadwumadi so yedi nkomo na bedu ase. Aha Egbert na wo kasa asem. In fact, newspapers ni say what the daily guide front page ni here you say Woyome chops free 51 million Ghana cedis on chop free. That's na man for adwen yomo.
There be one.
Onim the man for adwen yomo say the post ya bamu kura ye ntini. Na obi o say se bokura ye nso na kwa bi.
Yeah.
Sana ebinim adwen yomo.
Wohu the ananka was attorney general no first time answer no do Mr. Woyome ebe gina court for this criminal prosecution omanye no eno na Owura Martinamidu ekoye no Supreme Court obeka Mr. Martinamidu em say odi case no court Supreme Court about the payment no em say first round Supreme Court ebu etiano so and na Supreme Court no wo the case ko hona wo lose a yenye court na say Supreme Court that you can untumi nye appeal e wo Supreme Court e mo wo be review inti Mr. Amidu obetrase o hwe case na no say many court no nya adwen inti mesa go back for review into your call back review no and the court agreed with him unanimous say court no high court na dey scano award Mr. Default judgment no kra no na any jurisdiction and to me senka o senka tie case no nti eno kra nti no almost set this judgment na aside na aban NG 51.2 million no in free Mr. Woyome ho clearly that was it nti no assembly no your criminal side and your civil side omo a emribe atwem ko ye twa omo your bomb charges causing financial loss to the state mo kwada ifia de na ade no ya Ghana bibi si a de na ya penny say e be jeli ni pakro no
and say no hu hia ye chen bibia
but wo jeli ni pakro na sometimes a judge bi e jeli wo be ka say okay ade a wa ye ni into wo come 4 years emom no I was saying tua sika na wo cause loss no I was saying tua so when to me tua my time I them 4 years more
court no timi ya say
court no timi yes
so do tuma mo asan tua
yes and another way soon say court no abeka say me the criminal case na wo de breme enti well court them 4 years
but so chechemu kakra enu ye wo bibi o ho a ero de chechire judge ne say o kase koda fiase a obesan on sign shese tue sika no
oh yes
and now say ono ankasa ne pe
na the law the courts act and your friend restitution courts act any a criminal procedure code no act 30 they authorize a judge to do that and to be sure so chicken and goat cases here and the Mr. make Obama Summer District Court and as for what kind of papers more obi say obi akọ ka obi abu obi etwane sa na say for this magistrates no mo ya almost say okay maybe I may find one me jelu so much but woni bibi tua ne pakọ no a upra no obi tua ne medical bills
hospital now call
and I said tua no compensation kwa 1,000 Ghana account
It's me and the okay.
But I say all the time, no, those cases na between first causing financial loss, no. Your money panu called deaf area. Ube to me the civil case crab new. Attorney General versus Osimesi.
Okay.
Say, wama abayan bosaka we kra ama. What the na court ama court jail no. Even judgment through crown pony. Into court no emma power na fa Jesus can if you know but in repeat attention na omo nyesa the omo ya and so ye jeli no that's all
onko dem ni hia che sika na free ho no kono
enti ena ma me ncheche mu so kakra you see court there were various jurisdictions and I say to me be court it to me the general so dey enejuma Ghana for and na me catch you Ghana for beka O.J. Simpson yes see or America black American ni bisa yes see ni wu ye ya amafo nyina feel say O.J. Simpson na sebi okum na ye no enti ye de no kogina court criminal charges murder ama obeka ya gloves bi kura na de bemu a na gloves na fit
e be kona na say enko na
Johnny Cook all kinds of just a dramatic trial at the end of the trial no prosecution ain't been prove am case on no kum na yere no nti court jai no but court jai no na oba na sebi wewu no ne busa fon say no o just win way why or dey buy fast super acts of negligence na they are resulting in her death into amusi O.J. Simpson into amusi O.J. Simpson and they are civil they won against O.J. and he paid them heavy damages.
Let's just say, maintain say, ubetimi akọ court. Say nipa kono waye bone akodi nkugu. But enche say nipa kono ubi bi medi ne ho. Tie na mpese wa address e no ansa na ye be sorry ya sorry akọ but quickly text messages bi so. O say Murphy pillar 2 or say TK adie bia kosoro bia no ebesan ba fom je say lupretu a esan be si fom be no abu ene ono nkwa na te ase say go cape ko so si TK enti kire say we me asam nyina to atwa na say lawyer be chechire mu sesi ya say eto nya ntwa asa we o say friend no kobi o si TK o say rentina nipa omoye sakora nkwa na ado mo ba na hwa na sakora wa we asma ya ke sakora ben ne wo hey TK Egbert no akofo na betra ha no me kai pa se form 1987 no e me school father o Ghana national wo twa punishment bi o na wages so de o se dane ho woman ni twa do bi pa anyway okay I'm so ochiao ba so no aso de e be se no aso de okay Benjamin bisa say enra court na o kan say like to say abobo le wi o se Ghana say enra court say oyume wa discharge no wa quit no nti onko na attorney general so obekọ appeal nti no eno ho asem no oh my Ghana where are we heading to corruption doom so everywhere from okay eyes are watching kodukrom no Egbert yes nti yan hwe no and then there is also an indication from attorney general say obeye appeal sana nra mete metie ni kasem na ase obi a asem na ha no so obi kasa na utu say intense bibi e won ninu ebi ni mu feel say oh enkusi hwe
but
do be address that two issues na fair page
enti no the Supreme Court asema maka say we may abide Jesus can free on there it stands enti to that extent there amanfo nka omakoma ntom yem saban be ye de also ye de a
saban be ye ne also ye e say bibi o ho a wasa aban ye
oh yes they have to
betimi ba say aban betimi aye bibi nso so na eno so kra apaska
oh well the point is that also omo enter judgment no against Mr. Woyome na omo enforce judgment no
omo be enter judgment
no mo enforce judgment no
wo enter na enforce na chese no no
wo enter na chese wo so seven paper bia chese oh dana Supreme Court trance no
o kan
say yanjiska we free ho nti enene paper na chese yanjiska no free na enene nti omo the paper no after 7 days at most when trace kana utumi so property bia utumi the court bailiffs at the red eco farm ho na mafa aban fa na waton any property belonging to him yeah on one day on any company
but say last year that's asem me buy any 2015 and I cha na
I check
I me say say adwuma na wo koya wo be
check kra
na say dey say you see afi mu kra say your match
o say attorney general no o say be some questions they you know lawyers every day as private lawyers me makoji me judgment me pa magiska ma me client na etwa
so when you be a
yeah me dey me fast na che say me client nya ni sika na me so me nya me dia medi nti ba side there I don't know but the other point of all of this is that in law you will be a friend is say you do kujina court di wasem wie na asem so we media abai would di bima your friend be otrefo aki which is to say from today to go be na kind of brofo
che free na ekọ
obia ni ho a obetumi in connection with the facts of this case saban bi be ba foforo ana obi be sorry say Mr. Woyome sa case we in fact yes be prosecutor was obio
and no contrary to newspaper reports be who General Telegraph or say MPP so minimum MPP for the kan so no aso the kan so about reopen case
I don't think so I don't think that the MPP has any such position even if the MPP will reopen this case it will be to the extent of Betimo Didrisu Batino Dro and the rest how did Mr. Woyome get the judgment or the payment as Attorney General you were now also filing defense
one filing
when you send into Amagana for Aboka internal cost financial loss that one somebody can take it up
let's say don't dey omomo no dey
and here different so we embe maybe e bi kra na e be use as prosecution witness It is possible.
And also, according to the judge, no more let the common president advising him, the president then advising him, say, if I judge no specifically or about no drew, so or advise then president say, if you say 2%, no, would this say the man into no, young farmer.
May say, Sakis who show me cry, could do stage be cry, yes, say. Time ye day a voucher call Bank of Ghana say in chat scam. Bank of Ghana staff be or Babi. I shall not say no. Voucher history what there no it doesn't show anything to no mundia. I'm a government official. Phone. At the fresh lady no banner officer, wo ya hwan. Na me makase yin cheska. Oh, small girl with the Bank of Ghana na yeah, then. Come on, go cheska no. You know, all those things, I'm sure, at the appropriate time, they will come out. So that you bet me to say there is the law aspect of this case. Maybe there is the politics of it also. Because
seriously, if I was a lawyer in Tinema, but we can't me and discussing the law of it. But
no Ghana for going forward.
It's advice and better with the Maya
Ghana for going forward. I will say to me, sorry, Jina. Now I can say, I feel they are bread any government officials are because or yeah, a buying official in tea. I also call you maybe on ye. Ebini say. Ye triauka. Kona ko jina ko na ko defend yen.
What's the main call?
Look, there's another case involving an automobile company. Bia. And also sana wo you make case ya ba me attorney general for Ombeko court no. Ono mo sa ko another default judgment and a judge. No say, "Hey, na mo de pay money. Mo sign the another one na ba say, "Mo fa case, we mo go back na mo go file defense na mo fambra." Why?
It reminds me, Tisa gallopers are 7 years. The gallopers, they are the channel. Does you see what I'm?
What's that? You are not succumb.
Yeah.
You are not sudum so.
No, you are not a UK for a 2 buses.
Yes. There were prisons. Yes.
In this country, about 2 buses.
Why? Bamino, Mestre, say constitutional review. The most a year or so more year pan say. Article 88 of the 1992 Constitution. Yes, say Attorney General. It is obey the bonny crown on one obey to me the case. A court. Na
open swap.
So Attorney General say on Fankwa. Look, TK, the seriousness of that case is that Attorney General na or the cases na sebi a buying any for so obi we are there cry. I would say the Republic versus Osimesi.
Yeah.
Attorney General na Attorney General, do baby cry na the lawyers no endorse. It's a free police for omunya lawyers by among prosecution training kakra no makoye. Take obet me believe so obi tia beka. Conphobia banifie be reality TV reality dem nyoma nyina na wabon modern achi confo later. Ya the confo na ko police station. Police for akoye investigation say okay akwa we are there no ya dey court circuit court ha Attorney General ni ni ho into Republic versus Kofi whatever na case no down prosecutor no and police for no on betumi aye can na be in such a way say e bia crofo no onimobi no ma on betumi akwa case no basa it at the end of the day no judge no be my judgment no na so prosecution want to improve my case they said they akobaya yo into no Kofi Osimesi
on
fane hundi a ban sa wo say wo take na area wa there na by law wo won't me file appeal
to say me ntimi nya ho hwe
ntimi nya ho hwe Attorney General the Republic
me na mo ho kwa
say Attorney General ka say obe file appeal a wo no won't me nya ho hwe why should it be so
but your jurisdiction be ho
a to me bobi e ma ni wu ya the case no come police prosecution you prosecute e be do say bi na case na ko e basa obi ahwe ne dofo chese ne dishe bi because of that no mako say case no almost say case ni we are na your friend saying wa we lose you this year no e be kra woni squad ko fa lawyer obeye civil prosecution for civil AU for you into the binary police side na we need that so na yakọ say case no na there's a case Republic versus Mbra obi ka bo ni bibi sa na oye ya na am some say case no man into ono de no bufu e no okọ file appeal oh appeal no na attention afọ be gina say please you cannot act for the republic here now say yes yes to be appeal yeah
asem no nya wasem
yeah ntino we have to uko say ekro bi mo ho independent prosecutors
that could brand yen kan ho asem how it works elsewhere.
We have to America for be kaya Clinton Clinton omo be ye na you can start now more attorney general but the independent prosecutor no the firm me impeach no then I say for those are the things we should be looking at. Otherwise you be corruption in as for corruption no what there from police was civil service, public, private sector, ni na wom. Bagana obi di mobi, obi ani mobi.
And our bands so empesa obi ni nipa ama.
That when we confront this canker, you be here attention every mo, so that attention and all be advise the government, all right. But a ban prosecution, a citizen should be able to get up and say, look, me ma gather enough evidence. This will be the kwekuba kusi. Otimi gather
the bag.
No ntonu say no. Seka law makwa on betwe kojina court say judge sa papa we anasa mami we. Why nyoma bebre ti Ghana. Intimia me de na ba me be twa no prosecution. So wo kona wo wini a fine. It goes to government.
Yeah.
But wo kona wo lose a because we facts no yeah, we should bring that system.
That let's have an appointment na yen kan eno so ho asem because amanfo bebre aka regime after regime bi kura dey campaign promises na dey but e be sisa bre ntumi nya no pay e bedo ase pa na wo now say Egbert punish wo no I don't pay nua Egbert Fable or a lawyer ye no twetwe enkomo no be kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm no nyinaa ni ade akyerɛ yɛn yenim sɛ nkomo we sɛ nya ade e betwa ebinim beto ho nwom ebinim beka ho anwensɛm ye bɛkɔ so all platforms anopa awia anadwo ebia we asɛm we be di akɔbɛ sɛ 1 month ansa na ebia asɛm fufuro aba na ya ka ho asɛm na enti no yebeko so edi nkomo ntimo so monko so na munni mada Egbert aseme da munyina so ase once again and na Friday ye pagya imu ochina nyame aduma eke oba betoa dwumadie ne so na adwuada nyame aduma ne so betoa so wa ye da the crew ase mintimi bobodin efia adutwumwa amrosa and then birthday ye di kan aboso dada efia di birthday no pa mamamfo ye pagya imu